Yes. We're back. I don't know where we're back from. I don't know what I'm saying, but more steel because I'm at it and I can steal again. Because that whole thing I made was totally overkill, but this isn't. Let's see how many are these are there? 86, which means I can add 10 more to this line before it maxes out red belt throughput. So, time to add 10 more. I might just, take these 10, go like that, and then just, that's good, right? Like this. These don't technically make enough for that. I guess not technically, they just don't, but shouldn't be a big deal. How long can that go? That long? If it starts from there, where can it go to? Make it to there. So if we were to take this and go here, and then no, that's not what I wanted, not those two. I just want it to be like that, and then like this. So that I can, because if I just take this whole half, because it's not being used. And slap that onto a belt. Let's actually have this part. Where's the 24th furnace? Or the 12th furnace? Furnace number 12 right there. Alright. It's furnace number 13. It doesn't really matter, that's close enough. Yay! More steel, because this iron just isn't being used, I guess. I don't think there's a lot of things that are consuming iron. I forgot to add the rest of the steel part of it. You know, it should have been like this many. Should have been this instead of that. Is that really right? No, there's only 9. There it is. That doesn't need to exist, neither do you. Or you, or you, or you, or you. I could just get this out and it would work better. I don't, wait, no. There we go. Only like 220 steel and compared to like the 420 copper. I selected the stream. Sorry. Just getting mad at OBS. So things are mad up here, eh? Where do you guys even go? Like I literally don't understand where they could possibly just disappear off to. But honestly, like it's researching things, and that's really all it's designed for. Like sure, it's a bit also like it also has all the supply stuff, but it's mostly just for researching. It is making modules, but that's just the modules are to make the thing that makes stuff better. I just am not making enough blue circuits ever. Right? Because, you know, the freaking modules, wherever the heck they are, where are they? Like, you know, there's just no blue circuits. Because there's no blue circuits. Because there's not enough green circuits. Because there's not enough copper wire. Because there's not enough copper. So it's all comes down to the not enough copper. And I don't think the problem is... How's my copper ore? My copper ore is fine. Like, actually it's not fine, I guess, technically, but... This thing's annoying me. Be gone. But honestly, I just think am I just not mining enough copper? Because, you know, there should be another train going here right now. Why are there no trains with that stop? Why are you heading to wait? Why are you deadlocked? Because iron? Because of this stupid design that I made that's really stupid. And really probably makes it so they should only go to one. That doesn't happen all the time. Then this train should be unloaded ridiculously fast. Yep. Okay, so I assume, yes, once those inserters stop swinging and those stop mining, then I have failed. So, oh, I need to add one of these. Right there, because, yeah. I don't want my trains running out of fuel. That would be inconvenient. Why do I even have these here? It should be replaced with train stuff. Rails. 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 Stops. And I really don't use those. So I can move those over, and these can be the two different trains. Where are the copper trains? How's this fuel? That's good enough for me. Copper pickup, go there first. Because there's pretty much guaranteed an open copper pickup station. I have a train limit of 2. I don't know why it didn't. That one. This one. Yes, you're fine to have a train limit 1. You're close enough. This one. I don't think I... Oh, I thought I bumped it up, but... For another way. Putting 2 makes sense. Was there another one going? There's 2. So this one should be cycling instantly. Hopefully. And this one's the slower one. Because its balancer is terrible? I don't know. Well, not the only reason, but that doesn't help. Because these 2 make it so this whole spot is filled up. Yeah. So in other words, I just need to like throw a splitter there. And maybe you want to go do that by hand, because it'll take something forever to get there, but it's fine. It's just deploying like this robot right here. We'll get there eventually. Heading to the nice roboport on the way. Or he's not. That's a bad idea. Over to water. I was gonna like beeline for this one, probably. Are you not? You're a wall one, that would be why. Where's the one with the splitter? There should be a splitter one. Oh, is that him? Yeah. And I'll get there eventually. Until then, the actual, like, most of this will just be completely shut off. But that's how it goes, baby. Yes. This one really should. Okay, I think you can have a train limit of 1. And you'll be fine. It was way clearer without the pollution up there, which honestly the pollution doesn't really need to be there. But that's how I'm used to looking at it. But if I turn these off, it is way easier to see everything. Not here, because of the flashing. Wish you could turn those off. Why are there not trains on the way to that stop? I don't get it. Why? What is having to take that turn? Oh, to get to this station? This one has to go. Oh. That's unfortunate, but something I don't could fix it. I could just fix it. I'm close enough that it could be done fast enough that I won't be, or that it won't be worrying. So that way, I think all of them probably but that train. Unless this train, no it can. All of them can just, well the train doesn't have to go that far to get to the stop if it ever goes to a waiting stop. Oh, the signal's on the wrong side. That would help a lot, actually. You know? Putting the signals on the correct side. Like so they don't have to do that trip, get there, so that the trains are spending less time doing nothing. Beautiful. And what would be really nice if these never run out, but I don't know if I'm mining enough copper for that. Am I mining enough copper for that? Maybe. But, okay, that helped a bit, I think, maybe. Yeah, I don't feel like I don't know how this is balanced quite, you know? Because if something is on this side, it will stay on this side no matter what. Like, if this half is empty and this half is too full, if this half is full, it'll still just squeeze all these 3 down into 4. Not evenly either. This one just won't have anything in it. No. Yes, this whole side just won't have anything in it. So, you know, it's just 2 3-2 balancers right next to each other, which might be just what I put, actually. It might be me. I'm probably the problem, actually. That would make sense. And I think these ones are usually pretty full. But there's not enough trains going to this stop, which is the one that needs to happen. What is happening even with the copper trains? So they're at the pickups, heading to the pickups, but... Okay. I feel like I probably still need another train. What even? Why didn't you just... There's a train there. That train signal is red, isn't it? I don't know why it decided to do that, but... Alright, you can go now, but go to copper pickup, please. I don't know why it did that. Are people using this as a way to go through to the bottom now? Because they shouldn't be. But I don't know how to fix that, really. And I guess I do. I could just have it loop back around and... It'd probably be a lot... Why didn't I... There are so many questions that I have. And, like, there are no answers because it's me. This one should be a chain signal. Let's not do that, actually. That's not how trains work. That's probably why I didn't put it there, but... That's into it, so I want the chain in and the rail out. So on the into it, prevent deadlocks, that. And there also probably wants to be a chain signal there. Nice little T-junction, sort of. A little. Okay, now it should make it so nobody else uses this track when they shouldn't be using it. This is disgusting, but it works. I mean, if you basically just put only chain signals on it, I guess it mostly works. In, and then that is also the end of this intersection. Does that mean iron stops are mostly full? Yes, because trains aren't going there because they're full. Okay. There should be another signal there. Because if there's a train limit of 2, then there can be a train signal there, right? Yes. And then there can be extra trains there. And they won't block off this. I guess this could be a chain signal. This is a very busy spot. So, but what I want to do is I want to get an elevated rail down here instead. So let's just cut this off for now. Because if I had an elevated rail just going straight into it, I feel like that would be better. I could just slap one of you down, like here. Okay. And where I can take it... Okay, that is the closest it can be. So... if I were to do that... that'll keep some traffic untrafficked. So I don't want that one anymore. So that should be fine. Beautiful. Now Copper Train should be able to just do that. Get to there instead. I don't want somebody parking there. And that chain signal just doesn't need to be there. Because this stone train was just sitting there for forever. But you know. But actually, no, I don't have enough copper. They're just... how's my copper supply? Still like 400 down? Yep. I thought I had helped, but no. And my steel is about the same also. Why? Oh, because I'm... wait, no, that's 24. And that's 24, so each of those should be just evenly supplying. I guess there's backlogs, but like... I forgot to do this. Because I would like you to keep iron in you. Which will stop the steel happening for a second, but... okay. Doesn't matter that much. Why are these not consuming it very... like... a belt? Oh, because I'm stupid. That's why. But... oh, it's fine. How much science am I making? About 110? Considering it's planned for 360, it's a little sad, but... also, I should probably fix this. Because I don't really want 2 trains parked... just because how far can they... they can't go all the way in when they're parking there. Okay, time to do some weird train stuff. Just to make it so maybe they can get around here without... because... yes, if they can get past just that part, which should be possible. Okay, that should be enough to fix that. Should have just done that earlier, because, you know. No, I don't want a chain signal there. That's just a bad idea. Okay, that's perfect. That should help. Just fixing some stuff, you know, doing the tiny little base maintenance things that definitely are helpful, and I definitely don't need to just actually go mine more stuff. Unless you're still getting backed up sometimes. I would guess you are. Well, no, actually. You are. Always. And this one is because I'm stupid and decided to... I'm gonna fix that. Alright, you copper train. Oh, I should... why do I have that there? It should really be like a signal just there instead. So it can get out of the station and get over there. Then it can wait. Which one is it going to? Is it going to the one I want? Yes, it is. Because there are, instead of 2 belts to 3 inserters, I can just make it 3 belts to whatever. Let's see. So if we just put an output, no, I just want a 6 belt balancer. But I don't think I have any balancers. What's the world where I... Okay, if I just save the game right here. We go to load game. And we go to new base. That one, it doesn't have space age. It just has the blueprint. Whatever, I can just look it up. 6 belt balancer Factorio. Okay. I want a 626 belt balancer. Copy. And then where's the thing? That's not one. Oh, okay, that's not how it works. I want you gone. Where's the thing? There's a thing. Oh, it's probably in here. Import string. We'll check that because why not? Import string. Paste. Import. Okay. That is all of it, right? Yes. So then you don't want to exist. It just needs to go like this. Okay. So if we make each one of them do 2 instead. Why is this one? Oh. No, that's not. There it is. Figured it out. I've got it. I fixed it all. That should help, maybe. Hopefully. And now all the miners should be fully consumed. But I probably... I don't know. Yeah, this probably needs still another train going to it all the time. Because I don't think I want any copper trains waiting. Ever. Like, I don't think they should ever be stopped. I might just copy this belt balancer book. Copy. Import string. What if I just paste that? Does it? Yes, it does. That's beautiful. I'm just gonna put that under my blueprints because that'll be nice. What's this? What's this last one? Blueprints? I wish there was a way to just change the books, but I mean, I guess you can just pull them out of the thing. I don't. What's the difference between? I just don't. 2 lane balance. I feel like 2 lanes are already balanced though, or does this actually like balance the sides? Do they have a 1-to-1? Okay, this one actually probably works. Like most of the other balancers. Oh, I'm still in that train. I don't know what TU balancer. Oh, wait. Nope. I don't know what the TU balancer means. Because they have the 2 to 8. I don't know what they mean by that, but I should have done that a long time. I can't design things. Belt balancers, so I'm just gonna pull these all out probably and put them in here. I just wonder what the difference between these balancers are. Be gone. Okay. I'm just curious as to what is the difference between like that was that it 8. Where's the spot I can paste this? It's covered by radar. There it is. Alright, I don't want to be in this train anymore. Okay, what's the difference between that bell balancer and I don't know. I should move over to that, but I mean, I guess if it's blue belts, I don't think I have anything to build it anyway, but I'm curious. What is the difference? Because that one was that one, right? And this blue, so that's that balancer. If I select this one, where's its 8-8 balancer? Okay, so it's slightly different, but it looks pretty similar. I guess they're just different balancers. I don't know what the differences are, but they're different balancers. Hello. I don't know how to say your name, gonna be honest. Mekajid. Mekajide. I don't know. Misjide? I'm not sure. I have no idea what it could be. How's my supply looking? I'm guessing I'm still way short on copper all the time. Oh yes, and still just as short on steel. Yep, even though I added steel stuff. I guess it probably stays at about the same level as long as you're, missing and like a significant amount. Like I guess it depends on how many things are how much stuff is requesting yours things. Wow, that made sense. But I'm sitting at like 120 signs per minute, which honestly is not the worst. Could be a lot worse. I think this base might be all good to go though, because I don't know, these ore patches seem pretty rich and like they're not gonna, and it feels like I've mostly like fixed throughput problems. I mean, this thing's still a little stupid, but I think like there's not quite enough mines on it. Ooh, that one doesn't even have any power. Where was it? You up in the corner here. Yeah, this one doesn't have enough miners. Which science packs, this one's that many. I'm just alternating. Because I make more purple science better than yellow science. Because yellow science uses a lot more copper, which is, I don't have as much of. But this copper mine is actually making enough that all these 6 belts need to be used. Okay, it looks like I still might want more trains going to this one. It's fine, I just need to add another train. But being throughput limited is a lot easier to deal with than actually having to get more resources. Now, nobody just come blow up this train for no reason. Yes, it does. I don't want that. Wait, stop. But how much fuel do you got? That's enough. Sure. Go to copper pickup. Are they really full? That's not true. Why are you going to the wait station? Yes, but why are you at wait? Why are you waiting? The copper pickup station is not full. In fact. Did I have that? Wait. The station is not full. Come on, just let the train go. Why is this train not going? There it is. And where are you going? Oh, there. Does changing the interrupt make things break? Because, is the iron unload stop full? No, it's not. But the copper pickup, like, I don't, cause it works with this when not specified as full. It just picks any one, but then this one, it doesn't. But why? I'll just do that because nothing else works, I guess. And I've got to exit out all those ones that have that on it, so that it just feels like the design I use is a tiny bit broken. But I don't know why. I literally cannot comprehend why it wouldn't work. But then again, there's a lot of times where there are just things that I can't understand why it doesn't work. But what are you gonna do? I guess. Beautiful. This terrible, awful base is awful, terrible. Hate it. Gone. I'm fixing things. And things are getting a little better, but not by a lot. Like, I'm still short on steel. Very short on steel. And incredibly short on copper. Because, yeah, I guess that's how things go. Oh, I'm not consuming enough copper now. Okay. And then this one's just not getting trains to it as much as this one is. Or something. I don't know. Time to add another copper train. That'll solve all my problems. I really should make a little train staging area so I don't just have to use the train stops if I want them to get fuel. And I don't have like a refuel interrupt saved at all. Because, I didn't make this train network sophisticated at all in any way. Copper pickup, go. You're probably fueled enough, right? Yeah, 41 fuel. That's enough that it should be good. Top viewers at Smedge Online. I've never seen that one before. But sorry, you're getting banned. Goodbye, person. I don't feel like reporting you. Because the ones are waiting at this because the cargo inventory is not emptying as fast because, you know, they're not consuming it fast enough. Which I was going to say I could put some beacons in, but that seems like a lot of work. But there's actually some pretty nice spots for some beacons. So, you know, that'll make that so throughput doesn't work. So maybe actually not. I could fix it. Fix it. Maybe. So if there's, how many of you? 12 of you and you're going to 2 belts. That means 3 of you. I can go into 4 belts. Right? That just means 3 need to go into each belt. Which doesn't work the greatest, but it doesn't not work. Like if I were to just go like this and switch to that, and then this, and then that, and then that. And then, actually no. You go up like that. Then I copy this, paste it, and move over there so I can just build it myself. You don't have to let the robots do it. And then you just, this one go like that, and this one go like that, and get rid of those belts, so that this side can come around here, and go halfway down, in theory. You can just go from there to there. Okay, how many is halfway down? 12 right there. So that's where that should end. Go like this. And that should do it. And then did I copy this? I did copy the beacons. So that I can put a beacon here and there and not there because the power pole is there. Oh, that didn't work. Because why? Because of just how the power poles are, yes, but also there only needs to be 1, so it doesn't really matter. There doesn't even need to be 2. Why are mine robots? Because I don't have my RoboPort on. Oh, that would do it. What are you doing, Cooper? Weirdo. Why am I doing that and not just putting it on the same side? Because why would I not do that? Okay. And then there are speed modules enough that, okay, these are almost twice as fast, so that, and maybe it's time to go use not yellow, red balance. 1-to-1 balancer. Oh, nice. I want this one's 1-to-1 balancer. I should have gone the other direction. It's fine. It's just, what is that? That is what? That's ridiculous. I actually want the 2-to-2 one, because there is in fact 2 balancers. And then if I could just go back up, downgrade to belts, and then if we just do that, and then rotate, rotate, flip, that, and that does balance things perfectly, even. Balances each side all the way, which is important just for this. I guess it's not that important, but Just means that that doesn't need to exist. It can just be like that. Okay, if we just... Why is this one not there? Nope. There. 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 And then we slap one there. Then this one. You know, we might just take you and move you there so that I can do that. Take this. Do that. And then this one can be right. You can skip to that side and you can, I don't know, go right there or something. So that this one can go like that. And then this one can go right there. And that should make this faster. I mean, I guess it won't quite be that, it'll be 70% faster. But these aren't quite full belts either. Seems like they're, I don't know. Now I want to know. About, on average, how much are these? So if you just, that's not what I, nope. I want that. How do I want to do this? Shift register. So if we just take this and read it there, and we just have this one hold. So if we have a clock, I still don't know the best way to make a clock. But I feel like if you just, you know, I like to take the time signal personally, clock signal, and then you just add 1. Output clock. And then you make this in anything greater than 0, output, I guess, yes. And as long as clock is, if a clock is less than, and this clock is less than 60. And then it'll count up every second. I want it every 30 sec, every half second though. And then you hook this up to this. And then you say if clock is, does it ever go to 0? No, it goes to 1. Whenever it equals 1, I want you to output everything. And if I were to wire this back into itself, no, that's not how it works. Oh, my brain. How does it work? Oh, how did I do it? Oh, then that will feed into a memory cell. It's just this one. And that'll count up. And that shouldn't be there. Okay. And we really should output everything just in case. Actually, no. It should just output not the that. And then what I can do is I think I just had it do something like this, where this would do something similar to that, but it just, no, that's not that. It did something similar to that, but if clock equals 1, just output, oh, I also need to put the input of the clock here, which honestly this should be on the green wire and not the red wire. So that way you can have this actually output everything, but only the stuff on the green line. So I don't want that with that. Or do I? I don't. Output. They should just same. But that. And like this isn't the best way to do it, because you know. I want this hooked up to that, I guess. No, I don't. Yes, I do. And condition, and then we just say once clock. No, wait. Clock is greater than. Do like 10 times. If clock is less than 10 times. And then it should reset every time it reaches 10. And then we just take the output of this, the input of that. Actually, no, we don't need to take the input of this one. We just take the output of that, and we just divide everything by the clock signal. Divided by it, and output each. And that tells us on average what the thing is. It doesn't take a rolling average, but you know, it works. So it's like, I mean, I guess if I wanted it to be more accurate, I could do this, that, another one there, multiply everything by 10. Everything by 10 and output everything. And that should, no, actually it just, I don't want it to, I want it to only multiply the copper by 10. Oh, where is the copper? I don't know why I'm doing this. Output the copper. No, but I wanted to output everything. Still. There's an elegant way to do this. I can feel it in my belly. We take all this. And I don't know. We take each and divide it by those. I want you to take each and multiply it by 10. And then that'll do nothing to this one. I just want a way to make this oh, I'm stupid. I can literally wait. No. I could just make it so a clock goes on the green wire and the copper goes on that wire. Wait, no, I need them both on the green wire, but only the copper will be on the red. Yes, 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 yes. I want the red wire. Maybe. No, but then we don't get the clock signal ever. No, that doesn't work. You just still need to be everything. And you're gonna be gone. I don't know. I was doing too much math. I just need to be gone and place you back there. And then... And then if I really want to make it more accurate, I could just have it go, I don't know, 30 times instead. And there's a way to make it take a rolling average that's a lot better. Because I could just push it into like a shift register type thing, but I don't exactly know what I'm doing with that. And I'd mostly just be making up crap. It seems to average about to 7. That was all for that. And I want you to turn you off. Beautiful. All that to do what? Absolutely nothing. And I'm guessing even still up here. Oh no, we have enough copper. That's crazy. Now steel is the problem. But there's enough copper in storage. They're still not getting the storage they need, I think, because there's just not enough logistic spots coming to do it, but because there's so many charging. And I should probably paste another one of these before they start stacking up a ton, because they like to do that. I should also just... This is my beautiful contraption, but it's kind of weird and special and a little gross. Because I wish I don't know why I don't have Nixie tubes here. Why don't I? You know what? I'm leaving and putting Nixie tubes on this save because I don't know why I don't have quality of life mods and stuff on this one. Nixie tubes, where are you? I mostly just want Nixie tubes. That's really about it. I get text plates, but like I don't use those. I just want Nixie tubes. And maybe like push button. Just for funsies. And if I just search up like circuit, what stuff? I don't know what I usually do. That type of all the quality of life things. I don't know what this is. Anyway, let's hit the update those. Thank you, graphics stings, for taking the most time because there's a billion different things on it. I would want to hit the confirm button, and I want to let me back in. Yay! Now we let it think for a little bit. Yay! Let me in. I almost just died. I've been this cough is not going away for me. I don't know if the noise floor is messing with my sound or not. I don't even know if people can hear me, but I assume they can. And hopefully they can, because if they can't, well, that's too bad for them. I think. If I were to unmute myself. Yes, I can. Wait, can I hear me? I can hear me. That latency is not the worst. Like, I guess I don't know why I have Ultra low latency. That's really hard to talk when I have my voice in my ear. It is quite impossible. And how's Twitch's? What if I unmute both of them? If they're both live, which one's first? They're near identical. Continue. Okay. And is there something I need to research for Nixie tubes, or do I just have those? Can't remember. I think they might just come with... Or did I not? I did activate the mods. There they are. I want Nixie tubes automated. Let me get to them all. Okay, you make Nixie tubes. You make the other Nixie tubes. And nope, not you. You make the other Nixie tubes. And you can make push buttons. That, no wait, not that one. That one's what I want gone. And those should all be limited to one. It's beautiful. Do they take all the same thing? No, not you, but... yep, they just all... Okay. So now I can actually take this thing and make it comprehensible. Instead of having all these freaking lamps. So if I just deconstruct all these lamps, will this turn off? I forget. Because I don't think these will be connected to the stuff anymore. Or will they? No, they will. I'd connect. Oh, that is... Oh my goodness. Now where's my Nixie tube? Nixie tube? I don't want the small one. I want the big one. Do I want the big one? No, I want the small one. So... It should just be 3 tall. I guess we can go 4 tall. Just to be real cool. And then we just take all of you and shift you down to here. Nope. Don't do that. I wanted it to be vertical. I don't know why it's doing that. So if I take... So what do you output with? You're just outputting. Probably just on the red wire. No. No, I don't want the red wire from the top because then it'll do that. If I just put the red wire there, though. If anything greater than 0. No, I want this. This like that. But why aren't the numbers numbering? Oh, that's I don't want that. I forget, I don't want those connected. Okay, I want that away, but I do want you connected. Like that. What if I just remove these? What does that do? Why is it... Is there something I don't understand about the Nixie tubes? Is there something that I just don't get? That's probably very likely and very true. But what is it? Do they not know which one to use because there's also a green one? I feel like... No, that only works that way. So if I just take one of these and just plug it in, because there's only one signal here, right? It's only outputting one signal. Yes. So if anything is greater than 0, then it should activate. But why is it not showing numbers? Do I misunderstand how these works? Oh. Okay, I just want this single precision floating point. Okay, but what if I just want that? Greater than or equal to 0, that's all I want. Because if I select this one... Oh, it needs to output in... I think it just needs to output numbers and not... Okay. Alright, okay. Maybe. Maybe? Okay, I don't want any of you connected wires. Right now, give me a second. My brain needs to remember how these work. It's been a second. I need out, though. Let me out. If I have one here. First, I gotta figure out how the heck to do things. If I take you... I want you to output that at a rate of... I can only set constants. If I set, 100, though... greater than or equal to 0. Well, I'll just connect you here. So that should be outputting things, and if I do that... Signal hex. I don't want hexadecimal. I want numbered. I don't know if having them right next to each other is going to break it or not. It might. Oh, I should connect them both. I'm confused. Why don't they work? Tell me why. What am I doing wrong? Maybe it just needs to be a normal Nexi tube, but what's the difference? What if I just have you at 1? Is there... Okay, did I... It's at 1. It should be if that. Load. It's... I think it's trying to say float. But why? This is really entertaining, isn't me trying to just forgetting entirely how to... Int 32, float. If I give it a 2... Okay, that's just telling me the type. If I do 16... Okay, so that's not the signal that I want. What is the signal I want? Now if you do that... At... I'm confused. Why am I so confused? I want that, like that, then that. So there is anything. If I select specifically copper. Okay. But if I just have you at... If I put you at anything, and you don't work because there's multiple ones, I put you at everything. It also doesn't work, and also I want it to show the numbers vertically, but also this one shows double numbers. Help me out, robots. You're not going to be able to help my brain. So what I didn't want, I guess, was the small Nixie tubes because they showed double numbers. What I wanted was... Maybe what I just actually need is to take all of this and just rotate it this way. No, I want it that way. Are these the chained ones? Or does it matter? I don't think it matters, actually. But where was the input from? Oh no. So this output was on... I think it's just on the green... It was on the red wire, actually. Probably. Because it should have been up there. Okay, so these should be each outputting their things again. Or not. Why not? Is it because it wasn't supposed to be connected to the red wire? How did I have them connected then? Oh, each of them... No, that's not how it was. How was it then? Was it just... Was each of them just connected by the green wire? I can't remember. Let's grab the green wire then. I don't think that was it. Were these numbers connected here? Okay, this should be empty now. Okay, those numbers are huge, but why? Why'd they get so big all of a sudden? Okay, let's just But what did I do? What did I break? Does this need to be connected to? I feel like it doesn't. Where's the clock output? What thing is outputting just the clock? Is anything outputting just the clock? Okay, that is outputting just the clock. So does that mean that needs to be connected there? No. What? I broke it. How did I break it? What did I do? Okay. What's the inputs? There's no clock input, so it's not equal to 1. But when does the clock signal 1 output? I feel like it's doing what it was supposed to. Is it resetting? It is. 5, 6, 7. How many times did I have it going? 2, 3, 4, 5. Reset. Okay. It's just the copper number is higher than I thought. Okay. So then, what was the problem when I went like that? Oh, because there's something connected to the green wire already. Because this is connected to the green wire. What were these supposed to be connected to? Alt mode, get out of the way. I can't tell. So it looks like each of these was supposed to be connected to the green wire, maybe? If any, okay, that's outputting everything, but where is it outputting? Oh, it just changed everything along there. So, do I literally just need to connect the green wire? I think I do, but I can't use this substation. Because that one needs to take the green wire over to this one and to there, right? Yes. Okay. Are these each... Okay, they're not outputting anything. What are you guys outputting? Everything. Okay, that's at a ridiculous... Oh, because... Okay, that makes all the numbers negative. And then if anything is greater than 0, it... Okay, so was the input supposed to be negative numbers? Is there a place that gives me negatives of things? I'm confused on how I set this up. Really should not have just torn it down. So none of these should be outputting anything else because none of these are positive. And why is... So why are you connected to the stuff? Like, what is this red wire supposed to be connected to? Is this supposed red wire? I think the red wire is supposed to be connected. Wow. I'm a genius. This doesn't need to be here. Nope. That probably messed things up, right? It can just go red wire, and then red wire can just go there. Probably, right? So is it just... I feel like that's not how it was. Maybe it was. Because right now it's just the rails. No, that wasn't it. Oh, because, you know, the red wires are connected to that thing. But I've lost myself. How did this thing even work? Because these things... So these red wires are all connected together. So if I connect the red wire to here, then these all... The output's connected to things. What's the input then? Is that where I need to put the... Does it go like that? Yes, it does. That's where it was. My goodness. Okay, so now I do this and connect the output of this one, which is just on the output side. How did I have them connected? Did I just connect them like anything? It's better than that. But the problem is there's a green signal there. But if I pick just the green signal, so does that mean I need another arithmetic combinator that just, all it does is takes this signal, and we just subtract the green. No, I just want the green. Subtract the green output. No. Okay, I think all it needs is actually that won't work. We take that and we make this so it's anything, because I don't want it to be the green. I just want to take the output line, and all I want to do is just, you know, grab a constant combinator, have it output a green at -1, always. Oh, wait, and then that, if that's there, no, that doesn't work, because that just, okay, and cancel out. That does cancel out, so there's only the copper. But I want to be able to do it with everything. So does anything, is that just not like a thing that works? Can I not use the anything signal? It appears not. Everything signal. So how do I choose what it is then? I'm confused now. It's lost me. Do I need to make the signal the same thing? So if I just take, say, like, the signal, I don't know, the black signal, and then do I need to take something here? What other options do you have? Okay. That doesn't need to exist then. U, and I take the outputs of U, and no, I think it needs to be a decider combinator. So I want to take anything if it's greater than 0. Output. I want you to output anything, but I want you to output it as a different signal, but I don't know if you can do that or not, or how you would do that. Because there's no sorting involved here. Add black signal, add the value of... Wait, I've got it. Don't know if this is normal at all, but if you multiply the black signal... Oh, I think all I had to do was just have this output black signal. You should take each one and you add 0. Yay! Actually, subtract 1. And then... Boom. Except this... These can move there. And this can move there. There, now I can't see behind all the wires, but it's because of that long wire right there that connects to that. It's okay. Actually, let's take you guys and move you to the end. Then we take everything and scooch it over to there. There we go. Now you can almost do it. Let's not do that, actually. Paste you all back. And we will move just these over back here. And then take all those. No, I just want that. Wait, no. Undo. If I take all this and just hit the flip button, then it just should flip the sides that the circuit's coming from. There we go. Now it's all visible, but also everything's broken. Because there's some things I just forgot to do, I guess. No. Oh, wait, what? You guys even... Does this one even have to have a thing? No, you just... Do you need to be the black one? What if you are the black one? Does it even need to be connected to circuits? What if just that one's connected to circuits, though? I guess this just works. But also, why... What's happening to the numbers now? Why are they not getting divided by correctly? Oh, because this green signal doesn't have any signal to signal with. Because I forgot to should that just go there? Then why can't it reach? Then why can't this... Why isn't this one over there then? What is it connected to then, huh? So this wire cannot reach there. Or there. Fine. I'll scooch it. Can it reach then? Yes, it can. Okay, there we go. But I want these over by these now. So what do I take all this? If I move that over there, and I take all of you guys, scoot you left one, then take all these, and scooch them also left one. There we go. It has sort of fixed itself. A little. And because that can just go to there now, and this one to that one can be gone. But if I take this and go like that, it does not change it. But I guess I could paste this all the way down. I don't know why I'm bothering fixing this so much, but less wires. Did I think I missed one down here. No, I didn't, I guess. Maybe if I put these on the green signal and did that, it would look a little better. What's the problem now? Why are they all copper? Oh, because... let's undo everything that I just did. Nope, go back. Why are you both copper wire? Is it because you're both set to 3? No. Why are there 2 indexes with... Okay, yes. You were taking that and multiplying it by 1. And then this... That is the steel one. And that is 2 of... Why are there 2? Is there's a crossed wire in here somewhere. Yes. Can you flip these? Can. That's beautiful. Can I flip these too? No, I can't flip them. Okay, that's satisfactory. No, actually it's Factorio, but I'm so hilarious. That was really interesting of me just circuits. Always show in alt mode. I don't know why there's a second one in this first one. I think all the rest of them are the normal ones. Yep, it's beautiful. This shows me exactly how much is terrible. What if we multiplied it by -1? Does it show you a negative number? Oh, -1. I want -1. Maybe that's better. If it's they all add an extra 1, then I guess it's fine. But I also want to subtract 1, because if I do that to all of them, then they all have -1 on them. But I don't want to add another one. No, I want you to just... It's fine. I know that they're negative. I can tell. Alright, any deadlocks? Over here? How's my copper? Hit the alt mode again. Not good. I guess I could have looked. That's what I have this for. And also I could have done a rolling average so that things look better, but what are you gonna do? And this says only if... Wait, what? Oh, is that available? Right? Yes. If it's ever under, say, 1,000, then I'm probably in trouble. And I should also have one of the things that... What is happening? Oh, death is happening. I need to go fix that. I don't have any ammo. Who needs ammo, I guess? How did that even happen? They must have just breached the wall. It's fine. I'm gonna put a roboport over here because this thing, for some reason, likes to get blown up. I don't understand how that, like, has happened multiple times, but it's fine. We'll just put one there. Okay, be quiet. I know you're dying, base, but, like, I can't handle this right now. I can't handle it. I'll be fine. Is it even the right spot? I'm looking at the right thing? Yes, I am. Why? Why? How? Oh, I don't have any. Okay, now how did they get in? Did they just like breach this wall? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, that's not in the... That would definitely do it. That's not in a place that can be repaired. Yep. Yeah, that's... I think I specifically went through and made sure that wasn't the case anywhere, but... Like, I thought that's what I was doing. Maybe it's not, but... And I have stuff. I will just fix it. Oh. I don't have that stuff. That would be why. Okay, do I have any walls? No. But that would explain things. That would definitely do it. And I really wish I had actually gotten, enough stuff. And also, why doesn't it send out... I was going to ask why it doesn't send out multiple things with repair packs. It's because I only have one repair pack. I have 4, actually. Alright, if you guys want to come through here, you're going to have to go through me and my shotgun. My combat shotgun. Because I'm getting the better one. I don't know why I still have this one. Shooting speed. Was this just give a damage boost of 20% and also shoots twice as fast. And it doesn't have a minimum range. Oh, that's nice. That sounds beautiful. Beautiful. I can use it to destroy rocks. Beautiful. And now, robots, get over here with walls. So I don't have to stand here anymore. Okay, I thought I needed to start putting dragon's teeth, and I was gonna really suck. But, see, these guys there's less of them now. I don't know how these got blown up, but the robots are coming to fix things. See? Is that all they were destroying? Was just this corner? Yes. I'm doing great on my power, you know? Only half a terawatt, gigawatt. Half a terawatt. That'd be ridiculous. No, just half a gigawatt. But I do have, some nice nuclear plants. And all the nuclear fuel in the world. What's this, 1.6 million? I guess they mine pretty slow. And they aren't 90%, they were at 50% before I started my just research of stuff. But that actually should make a good amount of difference on the mining, like this one should. Oh, why is this thing's deadlocked? Because we don't have enough copper. Yeah, but why is no train going to that one? I did set a train limit of 1. But where's the one who was going here? Has he just been stuck there for forever? Yep, looks like it. So, looks like I need to fix that, but I can't really fix that until this is fixed. I guess it's probably fine. The flamethrowers are here. There's a flamethrower there. It should be okay. Anybody I can hitch a ride with? Besides that guy that I just missed? No? Doesn't look like it. Okay, they don't hit rails. 0.95 a second. Oh, we just need one more, so it can be 1 a second. One more mining. That's a much bigger amount of that than you move here. Unless I don't have yellow science backed up at all. Do I? I do. There's a lot of extra... There's not a lot of purple science. So actually you go first. And you know, that's really expensive. It's fine. That will take forever. Honestly, because these are each... That's 17,000, so that should be about right. And it looks... Is there anything else that's not enough of red science? Why? And it says space science, but there's plenty of space science. Is it time to actually go to a different planet? No, actually, I need to leave. So, see you later.